Hello everyone. Today we are not on the trains because on episode 2 of the Favourite Memory series, if you haven't seen episode 1, it's in my Favourite Memories playlist. The playlist will be in the description down below. You can check out all the other videos that will be coming on this series, but I will still be continuing Favourite Stations. Today, as you can see, we are at Gladstone Park in northwest London, nearby Dollis Hill Station. But at the time of recording, today is Sunday, the 16th of October, 2022. But the last time I came to Dollis Hill was 2 weeks back. But today, I thought I'd come here today again to go to Gladstone Park and to only walk one path, and then we'll walk on the road on the way back, and we'll be explaining. Hopefully you'll enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, and enjoy. And just, if you enjoyed this video, please comment down below. So I've just crossed the road onto the other side, and as you can see here, it says Anson Road and Kendall Road. We're in between, so on the left, I'm pointing left, it turns into Kendall Road, and on the right, Anson Road. So we're in between the two roads, and I'm just going to go into the park. And behind me, as you can see, it's an ice cream van, and I used to get an ice cream there when I was a little child and have a lot of ice creams. I can hear it start the engine. I think it's off now, but it's been ages since I made a YouTube video, and welcome back. From my house in Finchley to Gladstone Park, it only took around 5 miles to get there. That's a fact. As you can see in the distance, well, you can't really see it, but there is a railway line that is used for freight, and over there in the distance, you won't be able to see it, but we're not going to go there today, is called Dudding Hill Junction, where the freight is split into 2 different junctions, and there's a signal box. It will then join up the Midland Main Line where Thameslink and East Midlands Railway trains are. Today we're going to be walking that way and then going back on the road called Kendall Road, which goes back that way. Now, all the time I used to come here when I was a kid. Well, I am a kid, but when I was much younger than I am now, around 7 or 8 years old, I used to come to this park. And then, behind, I would usually go that way, and then it's quite a huge park, but as I was explaining, there's like 2 playgrounds. One is like a few seconds away, and the second is a little bit further up ahead. And the 226 bus, which, as you can see, there's a road there, runs alongside Gladstone Park. And as I did say, there is a railway line that runs alongside Gladstone Park, which is the freight, Class 66 freight, which joins up at Dudding Hill Junction, and at some point joins up the Midland Main Line. Gladstone Park is so beautiful, isn't it? As you can see in the distance, I'm about to zoom in, there is a basketball court where people play basketball. I thought that was a rugby place, but no, it's a bit further back. Anyways, we carry on with a nice walk down the park. Oh, and I don't think you've noticed this yet. I don't know if you have seen, but I've just had a haircut. I've just had it today, actually. So I thought it'd be the perfect day to visit Gladstone Park whilst I've just had a haircut. I have it at a place called Dougie's, which is local to my house, but I will not tell you where it is. You'll have to find it for yourselves. It's spelled D-U-G-I-S, well, with an apostrophe. And I hope you like the haircut. It's 0.5, so it might grow back very quickly. And just so you know, there is lots of entrances. I'm at the south entrance of Gladstone Park, as I did see on Waze. It said Gladstone Park South, Kendall Road. That's the one I wanted to go to. But there's also the Gladstone Park car park on Dollis Hill Lane, which is very close to Neasden Lane, where the underpass is for the A406. With all the green grass in the park, It reminds me of a song called Green Green Grass, sung by George Ezra. If you haven't listened to that song, you should. And there's also some leaves. As it approaches autumn, leaves fall down on the ground. By the way, I'm doing voiceover for this. And I can see the ice cream van. Probably it's on its break. And then it will return to home territory where the south of the entrance of Gladstone Park is. Here's some interesting signages I can see. One points to the left where Dollis Hill Station is, and one points to the right where the tennis courts are. Right now, I thought today would be a good idea to explain why I'm doing the Favourite Memories series. This series will contain all the memories I've done when I was younger than I am now. For example, we went to Dollis Hill in episode 1. If you haven't seen that, the playlist is in the description with all the videos coming up in the foreseeable future. And as well as favourite stations, memories are very important as well. And that's why I wanted to do it. At some point, maybe, I don't know, we'll be going to the South Bank. It's our and that's where sorry I couldn't say it properly. And that's where I used to go to all the time as well, which might be included in this series. But definitely I want to feature Kensal Green at some point. It could be episode 3, could be episode 4, could be any episode, but you'll have to keep an eye out for videos up ahead. And we are approaching a footbridge, which we'll go on to in a minute. And in a minute, you'll be able to see the train track for where the freight passes. But I don't think we'll see a freight train today on this episode. You approach Lancaster Road, turn right, walk up the footbridge, walk up the steps actually, then you turn a right. And then you approach the footbridge right here. It's amazing. And the view is absolutely stunning. There are the train tracks for the freight lines. And up here, you can see some train tracks for where the freight passes and joins up at Dudding Hill Junction. And at some point, the Midland Main Line joins up there. If I explain it right, let me know in the comments. But if I don't, please also explain in the comments of where the freight train goes to. But I've been told it's Midland Main Line by what Jeff Marshall says. Anyways, we're going to go back on the road and we'll end the video soon. Oh man, the memories of coming here is just absolutely brilliant because I used to come here when I was a child. And here's an amazing view of the road, which I think I can see right now. Memories, it's just absolutely brilliant coming back here again. And when I'm now 15 years old, back then 7 and 8, I used to enjoy coming here all the time. And here's an absolute stunning view of Lancaster Road / Kendall Road. Man, the memories coming back here is brilliant. And now we walk down the steps, leaving the footbridge, and we walk on Kendall Road next. But this has been an amazing time coming to Gladstone Park, but the video has not ended yet. There's part of the freight line again. And here's Kendall Road, the sign for it. And then we walk on Kendall Road. Those tracks were where the freight trains run. We are now walking on Kendall Road, as you can see. And we are about to finish the video in a minute. And we're walking alongside Gladstone Park, as you can see by those bushes. But man, that was amazing just coming here again, you know. I haven't been here since April 2022, when I didn't go into the park because I didn't fancy it. But it's nice to come back here and it's just a nice cherry on top coming back here. And I wish I could have seen the freight train, the Class 66, or GBRF, Great Britain Rail Freight, which it stands for, or the EWS, England, Welsh and Scottish Class 66. It would have been nice as a bonus, but hey, that's just the way it is. And you can also go into that path here. Oh, and a 226 bus, the single decker, has just arrived, heading for Golders Green. But man, it's just an amazing day to come here. Yeah, I always just switch my hands round, you know, quite fidgety, you know. So it's just a brilliant day. It's a nice, not really warm, but nice sort of cold October afternoon, nearly 3:00 p.m. Sunday the 16th of October 2022 to do this. Very close to half term. The joy inside of me right now, and there's a lot of green over there, which reminds me of Green Green Grass by George Ezra. If you haven't listened to that song, please do. And whilst we're out on this walk, let's talk. Have you seen Jeff Marshall's new series, End of the Line? It's very, very good. My favourite is Amersham, because it reminded me of the time, fairly recently, last month, on the 3rd of September 2022, is when the 1938 Cheapstock Rail Tour happened, and meeting Francis Bourgeois. That was the best highlight, wasn't it? And that's why Amersham's a pretty interesting station. It could have been a favourite station I added on my favourite station series, but the favourite station series does only contain one of my favourite stations on one tube line, but it won't be the Waterloo and City line because it's pointless. It only has 2 stations, and it's not my favourite. It's just boring. But so far, I've done the Bakerloo, Northern, Metropolitan, Jubilee lines, Elizabeth line, Jubilee line, Elizabeth line, National Rail, which is Thameslink. One of my favourites is Hendon on Thameslink, and a favourite station, one of my favourite stations, and a favourite miniature railway. But favourite station on the miniature railway is Acton Depot Miniature Railway and Depot Approach, which is on the Acton Depot Miniature Railway in Acton, West London, which is at the London Transport Museum Depot. And also, have you seen Jeff Marshall's new video called he's making a podcast? It's pretty interesting. Apparently he wants to make a podcast, but that's the talk. Anyways, the video should be ending in a minute. Here's the bus stop for the 226 towards Golders Green. We now end the conclusion of episode 2 of Favourite Memories. I thought this is a nice way to end the video, with a nice background of the grass and the path. Thank you very much for watching this video of episode 2 of the Favourite Memories series. Welcome back to the YouTube video, because I haven't even done one in like, hold on, I'm just letting this man go past, in like 2 weeks. Man, it's been ages. But thank you very much for watching. If you haven't seen episode 1, I will not link the episode, but I will link the Favourite Memories playlist in the description down below. But this one has been a very enjoyable one, because this brings back a lot of memories coming back to Gladstone Park. And you know, I just thought coming back here just takes me back to all those times when I was a young child. Younger than I am now, because I'm 15 years old. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe as always. It will help the YouTube channel out. And see you in episode 3 of the next one. Cheers guys. Bye.